It's over! It's over! No more 50 Shades!
Fuck off.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Welcome everybody to another Readers from Hell. I'm Andreas, and today we had to have the lovely Christina for this celebration. Forget the royal wedding, forget any of that crap. No, we're doing the celebration of no more 50 fucking Shades of Grey. The trilogy's over, the torture's over. We can finally get on with our normal lives, watching better movies, because we deserve better as human beings. Because this movie wasn't made for human beings. These movies are made for doormats, horny, lonely women that, you know, just haven't had enough. And yeah.
And really, really brainless people.
Oh my lord.
50 Shades of Suckage.
My god. Okay, so we watched this movie. We've actually watched this movie a few days ago, but we had to gather thoughts, gather everything, you know, because it just blows our mind.
By blows, he means big baby chunks.
Yeah, like, fuck my life. It killed us inside watching this movie. Just for the thought that millions have gone to this movie, this franchise, and it, just like Twilight, I think that one of the common things about this kind of movie in Twilight is that they're the worst movies that actually done well.
Why did they do well?
Because, you know, they were like waiting outside to go and see this shit, because people don't want to say that they like porn. So they try to find a back door to porn.
Well,
and
yeah, they really found a back door, but there was nothing like that in the movie.
Right? Because this movie was basically an excuse to go and see bums and boobs.
Which there wasn't a lot
and
of.
there wasn't really a lot of, and when they did show it, it wasn't even anything special, because that's what pisses me off about this movie. It has one job to do. It only has one fucking thing to do, alright, is to have good sex scenes. That's all. Nobody cares about the acting, nobody cares about the story, nobody cares about the dialogue.
Good thing, because it sucked.
Yeah, yeah, right. All you had to do is good sex, right? Yeah,
Did they have good sex?
No.
Thank you.
Everybody would have forgot about everything else as long as that was the main thing and they did it good. And then they talked a good game. They made it seem like everything was extreme, which they did up, I must say, compared to the previous two, they did take like a toe step forward in extremeness.
But a small pinky toe.
But yeah, again, I think because the problem with this movie is there's so much lack of chemistry between them. Even when they're trying to be sexy, when they're trying to be kinky, when they're trying to be, you know, super horny, it just doesn't work because of that. It doesn't work because they just, you can tell they're there for
more emotion in porn.
Like you can tell they're just there for that quick check. They want to cash and go. I tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see a good movie with these two actors in it, right? With this,
and I won't be surprised. And I don't want to see them again.
Unfortunately, I think, what's his name? The actor?
Jamie Dornan.
I think Jamie Dornan is a good actor. I've seen him in other stuff.
Yeah, but he's as boring as a doorknob.
Yeah, he can be, but I've seen him in other stuff, and I think he's quite decent. But then again, judging him with this movie isn't really fair when you have that dialogue that they gave him in this movie. It's like he's paying for sins in the previous life. Guys, this movie, it's laughably bad in every way possible. And what gets thing is they had a chance to do something. They had a chance to redeem themselves in the third movie, if you ask me.
But if you suck twice, would you really suck the third? Would you do it well the third time?
Listen, you had the first chance, you did it crap. You did the second chance, it just came out funny. But you know, you could look back and see, you know, and look at stuff and just say, you know what, we did this and that, you know, we can fix it. And it's not as if there wasn't a story. It's just nothing really made sense. Nobody acted like real people. Nobody acted like real people in this movie. Everything that happened, like my ex-boss is stalking my new husband. What do we do? Call the police? No. Let's just get some security guards instead.
Who is hotter than your husband?
Yeah, the security guard. Yeah, but
Same.
But anyway, what was one of the other things? Just like
when you're together with somebody in a couple, you don't always call him Andreas.
Yeah, there's another thing. Every time they were even calling their name, it was
Anastasia.
It was so scripted. You can tell that they were
blank
reading
it's
lines.
Like, I love you.
She married this guy first of all, and she doesn't know really much about him. Like, she didn't know that he didn't want kids, because you can tell he nearly choked on his cornflakes when she started talking about kids. He was like, what? Kids? No, but what? She didn't know. I mean, at one point, she actually believed she got the job that she had in the movie because she was
you your job
because she was really good at it. And there's like a small argument somewhere in the middle of this movie, like, she's telling him, but everybody thinks I got this job because of you. You did. You screwed your way to the top. And what pisses me off most is that they're actually trying to make her a strong character, and it just comes off the opposite, because her character is so underdeveloped, and the dialogue is so bad. She just comes as a stupid
woman.
Yeah, she just comes off as stupid in it. A woman that just slept away to the top, and tries to play all dominant in bed and stuff, which she isn't. She doesn't really do anything. She just lays back and opens her legs and lets him tie her and stuff, and that's just about it. That's all she does in this movie. And
I don't like. I want to see it as a movie. I don't like looking at it as, oh my god, let's talk about feminism, but this is just so fundamentally wrong. You're just showing how
weak,
submissive and weak women are, and we're not. And this movie is just showing a woman who thinks she's a strong woman, but she's not, whose husband, she's like, I'm gonna rebel tomorrow because you just bought me my job and I owe you.
Oh yeah, shall we go through the Audi advertisement in this movie, by the way? There's one point where all of a sudden she becomes Vin Diesel somewhere in the middle of this movie.
She drives an Audi.
And I tell you what, fucking hell, there's these close-ups with the Audi logo, and she just like drives like fuck.
And you got the background music like Gran Turismo.
No, and you got this stupid forced hip hop. I don't know what it is. Music in the back, and
it's supposed to be music, but
it's
really.
like it just looks like a Kanye West video, and it's just rubbish. This is so far one of the worst movies of the year.
It might actually be my number one, but let's see what Amy Schumer can do.
Anyway, guys, if I had to rate this movie just at the top of my head, because it doesn't need... No, I'm going to give this movie a 1.5 out of 10. The 1.5 because, I tell you what, it did make me laugh.
Well, it wasn't trying to.
But it did. It entertained me in all the ways it should have.
The flashback scene.
It entertained me in all the wrong ways possible. Right? But it did make me laugh, and it did make me enjoy the badness. I know that's not what they were going for. This isn't. It wasn't supposed to be. This is so bad. It's good. It kind of did that.
No, it's not The Room.
Yeah, it did kind of do that. So I'm going to give it a 1.5.
I'm going to give it the D.
That's a passing. That's a passing. That's a passing grade there.
Oh God.
Anyway.
I mean the dick. It's not even a grade. It's beyond.
Under the belt.
Which there wasn't enough of.
Oh God, no, it was too much for me. Oh God. Anyway, guys, so that was our take on 50 Shades Freed.
And we're all free! from it.
So guys, until next time, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm Andreas. Lovely Christina. See ya.